What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, we got a new band. We got a new band to the channel. How cool is that? This comes as a request from Kane M. Kane M wanted me to react to a band called Audioslave with a tune called Cochise. Now, from what I understand, Audioslave is the love child of Chris Cornell and everybody in Rage Against the Machine other than Zach. Because I guess Zach left and Rage Against the Machine were left kind of flapping in the wind, and along comes Chris Cornell and they formed Audioslave. That's my understanding. I could be wrong about that. That's the story I heard. So I don't know. But I'm just going with what I heard, folks. Do I know the song? I don't think so. It's entirely possible. From what I understand, this is like a very popular song. Like, it might be like the first hit they ever put out. So it is entirely possible that I might have heard it. I don't know. If I hear it and I recognize it, like I always do, I will let you know. I will stop. I will say, yes, I have heard this before. But to the best of my knowledge, I have not heard it before. So we're just going to go with that for now. This was posted by PAMAC 708. Okay. The video has 397,299 views, so it'll get you there. Now, in full disclosure, this is actually a full concert. Now, Kane was kind enough to give me a start point. Kane did not give me a stop point. I think this might be the last song of the set, I think. There's not a whole lot of time left in the video, so if I'm not mistaken, this is probably the last song, so we're just going to let it run. Other than that, there's really nothing else to say. Link to the original video will be down in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Other than that, there's nothing more to say. Let's get started. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, so here we go, folks. Audioslave live at Rock am Ring 2003. Awesome. Rock am Ring is another one of those big festivals I would love to play at. Oh, man. Big festival. Huge European festival. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Tom Morello and his guitar sounds, man. This guy can make any sound effect on his guitar. He really can. The guy is so ridiculously talented. Sounds like a freaking helicopter. Time out. This does sound familiar. Like I've heard this somewhere. I've heard that riff. Hockey games? Football games, maybe? I go to a lot of hockey games and I go to a lot of football games, so this sounds like something they would play in stadium. So, but I haven't heard the whole song. I mean, like I said, the riff, that ba-da-da-da-da-da-do, ba-da-da-da-do, that sounds familiar. I'm sure it was a sporting event, but I have not heard the song in its entirety. So let's keep going. Let's back it up a little bit. Okay, pause. All right. I don't know why Chris is doing this. Chris has got the mic positioned at his chin. I don't know why he's doing that. It's kind of hard to hear him. The mic should be right in front of the mouth. Or if not in front of the mouth, a little below the mouth, but tilted up. Or tilted, the base of it tilted down, pointing the mic up. So that way the voice can be caught up by the magnets and by the process, but it's not. He's got it here. He's got it aimed right here. And I know he's doing it on purpose because he's got his index finger here under his lip. So he knows exactly where it is. I don't know why he's doing that. I'm not sure. Anyway, I love that bass tone. I love that bass tone. My God, I love that. I want to replicate that. Oh, good Lord, it's good. It's really good. I wonder if I could use that with my SansAmp. I have a SansAmp that I use, especially for live performance. I'll bet you I could duplicate it, but I would love to know what those settings are. The drummer, I couldn't help but notice the high on the snare. He got the hand up high, boom, boom. He's being a showman. It's great. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, talked about Tom Morello. What more needs to be said about that man? Good Lord. Let's keep going. Oh, look at that crowd. Love festival crowds. Okay, I gotta pause there. I gotta pause before there's a guitar solo. Okay, so chorus, big, brash, in your face, take it out on me. Yeah, I like that. I like that vocal line. And then coming out of that chorus, whoom, pulled it down for the bridge. Pulled it way down. Subdued. Good. That's a good thing. It switches it up. It keeps the crowd's attention. And it makes them go, wait, what? What happened? It's not all loud and in your face anymore. It came down. Yes. That's important. It's important to do that kind of stuff. Oh, man. That crowd is huge. Love it. I want to play Rock Am Ring so bad. Anyway, it's a straight ahead rock song. I mean, it's not trying to be something it's not. It's not trying to be overcomplicated. It's got a great groove, though. Great groove. Infectious. I would dare say an infectious groove. Really nice. It has that. Here's what it is. No, I'll talk about it in my closing. I'll talk about it. Let's keep going for now. Let me back it up just a tad. Love this yell here. Love it. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, bye-bye. I'm gonna say, Dr. Shane, love you. We'll see you soon. We're gonna make lots of records and come back to Germany often. Thank you.
Nice. That was good. That was a fun groove, man. Fun stone groove. Well, there you go, folks. That was Audioslave with Cochise, requested by Kane M. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this a 7 point... Oh, wait a minute. That might be a little low. I'm trying to take everything into account here. Okay, no, I'm going to go a little higher. Okay, I'm going to give that a 7.8. Yep, 7.8. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
So, from a songwriting standpoint, this... Okay, what I was going to say earlier, this really had a feel and sound of Rage Against the Machine. And I know I'm saying that and people are like, duh!
What's the matter with you?
3 out of the 4 members are from Rage Against the Machine. I get it. I understand. But a lot of times when people form new bands, they completely, step away from the sound of their old bands. They usually do. So the fact that they didn't, they remembered that sound of Rage Against the Machine, that percussive bass and, the free-flowing guitar sound and the driving drums. They kept all of that. And I'm glad they did. I'm really glad they didn't change. I'm really, really glad they did not become something that they weren't supposed to be. This was great as far as the songwriting standpoint. They stuck to their roots. All they did was bring in a new singer. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's talk about the singing. Okay, I think the singing, honestly, I know I might get slammed for this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I thought the singing in this performance was the weakest part of the show. And the reason I'm saying that is this. He did a great job of, positioning himself and interacting with the crowd and, holding onto the mic stand over his head and pumping it and pumping the mic. And, he was being a great showman. Don't get me wrong. That's important, okay? But the whole time, the microphone was pointed at his chin. And I don't understand why. I just don't understand, because it made it hard to hear him. Now, I'm sure there was a reason. I just don't know what the reason was. Maybe his mic was too live. Maybe it was feedbacking. Maybe the gain was up too high on the mic. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. The only person that does know is Chris Cornell. May he rest in peace. We'll never know. We'll never know the reasoning why. But I can only go on what I saw and what I heard. And what I saw was a microphone right in front of his chin, and what I heard were vocals that were a little hard to hear. So that's one of the main reasons why they came down in score a little bit. I cannot tell you how much I love that bass tone. I would love to know what he's using. I would love to know the settings, because I want to emulate that with my SansAmp. I want to get that type of a tone. There are some projects I'm doing right now that would call for that kind of a tone. So when we get back together and actually start playing again, I would love to come in with that kind of tone and blow their minds. But his bass playing, super solid. Nothing too complex, but the song didn't call for it to be complex. But a nice, solid unison groove with Tom Morello. Tom Morello's guitar playing, come on, it's Tom Morello. What more needs to be said? You say the name and you instantly hear, you know, in your head guitar slides that sound like, you know, record scratches and, you know, crazy tones and sounds, you know, using the cable to get that, you know, 60 cycle hum and getting that against the pickups and stuff. And it sounds, he's so innovative. He really is. But at the same time, he's also got great feel and great playing ability and great technique for playing an actual guitar. And soloing, he does a really great job on too. Drummer. I don't know who that drummer is, but that drummer's a showman. I'm sorry, he is. He knows how to do the high hand on the snare hits. He knows how to call attention to himself. And on top of that, he's a super solid, tight drummer. And which is good because a lot of times people will start to get into the showmanship and their drumming goes to pot. It just absolutely falls apart. Not in this case. This guy can be a showman and drum super solid. So, yeah. Now, did the song blow my mind? No, it didn't blow my mind. Do I think the song was great? Close. I think it was really close to being great. That's why I'm giving it the 7.8, honestly. Well, actually, to be perfectly honest with you, I would have given the song an 8.0. I would have given it an 8.0 or even an 8.1. The song was great, okay? But because Chris Cornell had that mic in front of his chin, I couldn't really hear him singing. So it kind of detracted from the song. So that's why it went down to a 7.8. Now, before all the Audioslave fans and the Rage Against the Machine fans, the Chris Cornell fans and the Soundgarden fans, before they all jump on me, let me remind everybody, 7.0 is really good, okay? This is 0.8 higher than really good, so it's not a bad score. It's literally 0.2 below great, all right? So a 7.8 from me is a really good score. Way up there on really good to boot. So don't jump on me for that. Listen, if I had given this like, you know, a 4.0, feel free to jump on me. Go ahead, or a 3.0. Jump on me all you want. But don't jump on me because I gave it a 7.8. Come on now. It's a really good score. Be happy with it, okay? So, 7.8, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It will do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you did join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it will keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for today, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.